Oh, hey, got an idea. Meet you outside.
Hey, before we get started, I'd like to welcome you to the Lost.Outside YouTube channel. All right, this is the idea. I got these flags that are made to go on a window. They have a little hook on them, car window. You can kind of display your team or whatever. Cut the bottom off of it because I didn't think I was going to use that for anything. And I figured, what if I mount that on the back side of the awnings? Flag would go that way. That'd be pretty sweet. I don't see why it couldn't work. I just create a 3D mount. It would bolt into the back of the awning. I'm assuming this awning and the other awning, even though they're different sizes, have the same bolt pattern. But if not, I guess I could just make two different mounts. But if I were to mount one here, one on that awning, I can run two flags. This is the best idea I've come up with. I've tried to run a flag on this camper for a while, and I came up with all kinds of crazy ideas just because I wanted a lightweight flag and nothing, you know, and it was easy to carry because it is a small camper. So I don't have a whole lot of room. It has to be light and it has to be, you know, compact and easy to carry. I don't think you can get much more compact than that. So let's get inside and see what I can come up with on a few. So I did check the other awning, and the bolt pattern is the same on the other awning. It's just a little bit taller, but the actual bolt pattern is the same. So what we want is basically just a rectangle, I think. With 4 holes in it. 4 evenly spaced holes. So the bolt's going to be coming through this way. We'll just put a nut. The awning will actually be on this side. So this is the awning. And it has the bolt holes. Okay. So now we need to decide whether or not, because this has a profile to it. It's not much of one. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to notch it in the back, and that will come straight in this way. The other thought I had is because I have to put little bitty 8-inch wheels on it to get the camper in the garage, and obviously a flag sticking up is not going to allow me to do that. So my other thought was too is, what if I were to loosen this bracket and instead of sliding it up from the top, slide it in from the side, bolt it down. That way the flag's horizontal and it fits into the garage. So we'd have another notch over here. What I haven't measured yet is to see if that's even possible with the bolt holes. So this is what we came up with. Super simple. This will mount straight down and it'll bottom out here, so there'll be a hard stop, and then we'll be able to mount it to the awning. And then for storage, we should be able to slide it in this way, and the flags will hang horizontal, so it'll still fit in the garage. So send this to Kira. So we look like, and it looks like it's going to take about 5 hours to print. But I think the wall count's nice and thick. I think it should hold up pretty well. So let's send this thing to print. this time. All right, I think I got it. Mount to the awning. It's a little crooked there. It's this way. See if we can work, if we can mount it up. See how close I was with this. Here it is. Straight on. Tighten down a little bit. Yep. Heck yeah. Okay, let's test the second position, see if it works. I'm hoping I don't have to unscrew these bolts all the way. I can just loosen them, which I think shouldn't be a problem. Slides out, slides in the side. For storage. Now it fits in the garage. I think you know what we need to do now. Well, that didn't work. These bad boys snapped off 5-7 miles down the road. Didn't even last that long. What's annoying about it is the part that broke was the part that was made for a flag on a car, not the part that I made. And people wonder why I have trust issues. So we're gonna do something different. Let me bring you in on this one. Okay, so this is the new plan. These were plastic and it broke right where it tapers down. So went to Cabela's and found some tent poles. These are 11 millimeter, they have a hole in them, solid fiberglass. I think it's gonna be a lot more sturdy than those. So redesigned the mount to fit this one, good there. Cap, a spacer on the bottom to keep the flag in place. And then I made these sleeves that allow the flag to twist and turn without getting tangled up. So there's no way for it to wrap up. It's always free spinning. I tried it without it and it works okay, but it works a lot better with these. So let me show you how these get put together. So first up, took a piece of paracord, gutted, so it's just a paracord sleeve. Then hold on a second, okay, the tent poles came with this rod that allows you to put the elastic through the tent pole. We're not using elastic, we're going to use a piece of paracord. But the idea here is, if this were to break, which I don't anticipate it breaking, but if it were to break, snap, it would just snap in half and my flag would still stay attached to it. Because the other two broke and those flags are gone. No recovering that. So, not making that mistake again. So just putting it through the hole. It should come out this other end. There it is. Tight there. Put a knot on this side. There we are with that. So next up is the cap. The knot's going to hide the cap, but the cap does have to be glued on. So we're going to use some JB Weld. Cap. Now we're going to feed this on. It's a pretty snug fit, but the JB Weld will keep it from coming off. Okay, so there's that. The sleeves. Could have printed the sleeves all in one piece, but I had a feeling that 12 inches tall, I was going to have a failure somewhere in the middle, and this way I can at least mitigate my failures, especially with this project. And then this bottom retainer cap. So now I've got a flag. Move that out of the way. I also learned on this project that not all these flags have the exact same size hole opening here. So I had to actually rebuy that Goonies flag that I had. And I had to reprint these little bearing spacers. But there you go. Never going to get tangled up. So while we admire this flag, right before we put it up, I'm going to put some footage in here so you can see the video where I lost them. So here we go, on the road, bam, gone. Bam, gone. There it is right there. Like I said, 5 to 7 miles. Let's just rewatch that one more time. Okay. Here goes. Bam, first one. And bam, second one. Right there. Like I said 5 to 7 miles down the road. I didn't even get very far before they broke. But learning experience. Not buying these for that again. Let's go install this bad boy.